Yep, and we are back. Honestly, man, this is a no structure, no edit, straight up to the point. Sorry for that. I'm just getting ready, man, to just talk about it. What are we gonna talk about? Dude, you can see the picture and it's obvious already on the title. I just graduated officially, you know, all the things that I've been struggling with this school thing, man, officially ended last June 2025. 25. June 25, 2025 to be exact. And honestly, man, this is as I said, this is a no unstructured video. If I'll put it in. But yeah, I'm gonna talk about the graduation, man. If we look back on this podcast, my first episode, if if I'm not mistaken, is 2021 year 2021, which is for me. I started there, you know, yapping podcast, trying to improve my language or English to be fluent and all that. But 5 years, man, I took this course or I ended this thing with 5 years, which basically added 1 year for me and for a normal student. I think I am normal. I am not raw. Irregular student. Yeah, that's why it's 5 years, man. So yeah, basically my course is 4 years, and due to some irregular type shit students, you know, shout out to the irregular student gang. And yeah, what the heck am I doing, man? But anyways, 4 year, my course is basically just a 4 year course, but due to some circumstances, challenges, failures, I made it 5. Yeah. And for me, man, I'm just laughing about it right now, but I've been through on this college, and I'm just laughing right now because I'm looking backwards and reflecting on those summer classes and unending, man, like summer classes every effing time. Every, yeah, maybe I spent the summer 2 times. So that's 2 years in a row spent on a summer class instead of like chilling, you know, in the house, not worrying anything. I am out there in school trying to catch up with my failed grades. And for me, man, at that point I was struggling definitely at that point of my life, summer classes. But you know, despite that, I managed to show up on those classes, and I don't think I missed one. If I missed one, it's definitely because of my extracurricular activities that's running, or my sport. If I missed one because if I missed a class, it's because I I played on my sport to represent the school. That's the only classes I missed. And yeah, I definitely did, you know. But even though I'm sick, not feeling well, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, you know, I am just not feeling it. I will still go to school despite my condition, you know. So, yeah, I think for me that was one of a self control, self discipline type of thing, you know, or type shit. Yeah. This is an explicit podcast. Please excuse my words. I just wanna curse just because, I, I finished this fucking thing, man. But anyways, um, summer classes, as I've said, it's been, hell of a ride. If not for the summer classes, I will not be here, not graduated or anything. If no, there's no summer classes in school, I will not made it here. So yeah, that's what I'm grateful for. And yeah, graduation, man. I mean, I just reflected on that summer classes, but jumping onto another topic, which is another thing, friends, man. I hope you can learn a thing or two here, man. If you chose or be in a circle of friends, you will, definitely get to some point of success, And unfortunately for me, I did not find a consistent group or friend group I'm jumping into another or maybe even by myself, man. Yeah, I did not find, but I am grateful that, still there are a part of me now. The friend groups that I have joined, I have been with, I have spent my time with, they have shared knowledge with me, they have shared answers with me, you know. So I'm just grateful, man. But I am that guy that's been or like spending that much of alone time in college, but not that much. I still have friends. But yeah, I am just grateful for them to meet them in this journey of college, man. I mean, I honestly did not uh put or posted on my social media account and or having that one hell of a post or writing to sum it up, man. I'm just different, man. I'm just built effing different. Because I don't want to post. I want to talk about it, man. I want to, podcast, yap about it, do an episode. So here I am, you know. So yeah, jumping into friends, another topic, man. I'm just grateful for them. Shout out to you guys. You know who you are. That we spent time together in college, and I thank you for that. Because if not for you, I, you know, I will not made it here. So yeah, for the family side, it's more of my mom and the people around me. But it is more of my mom. I almost quit this thing, almost dropped out in this college thing, man. You know what? Yeah, because it's hard, bro. And it's hard. That's why I wanna quit. Maybe around 2022 or even later, man. But yeah, 2022, 2023 was my down bad year, I guess, for this college thing. because my mental is not, or my mental health is not going well or not well. You name it, man, but it's not good, if you're, and yeah, my physical health is also not good on that year, 22, 23. you know that's why I almost wanna quit, but my mom pushed me. And thank you, mom. You know what? You know how much I love you, and you know everything. I have sent something to you, and I have said the things that I wanna said, and that's too private to share it here. But yeah, mom, I love you. Anyways, yeah, bro, the people around me, the people that are preparing for my food. Sometimes I buy my food, man. Sometimes I cook. Sometimes. Yeah, but my aunt and my uncle are helping me with the, mundane tasks of everyday life. But hell yeah, man. I made it just because of them. Sometimes if you're not doing this for yourself, you are doing this, or like you are getting some inspirations or some push, some motivation, some power, some whatever you may call it, some force to, get you back on that drive, on to pursuing things once again, if that's makes sense, because if you do it for you, yeah, that's good, man, that's good for you. You do it for yourself, and sometimes, it's off, so you need to get some kind of power to the other people or the people around you for inspiration, and all that I've said earlier. But yeah, this is not all about me, man. But honestly, without that push, their push, and your push, my push to myself, you know, I wouldn't make it here. And this is all about me, bro. I mean, if you are not enjoying this podcast, you live, bro. I mean, I'm just, it's there are parts of the ride that is hidden, but for me, I just wanna show it here just by, talking about it. Cause at some days, man, you just wanna be silent. You just wanna be with your own company. You don't wanna socialize. You don't wanna open up. Or maybe that's just me, because I'm not that kind of open. I'm not that kind of guy that's open to my friends and family, you know? So, yeah, I know I've been through a lot. And in between those college years, 5 years, man, I have definitely met myself, or I have definitely know, known, I have known myself. Despite those things that happen, there are a lot of upside down roller coaster of emotions. You effing name it. Name it, depression, anxiety, but that's clinical term, you know, suicidal thoughts, Yeah, I've been through that shit. I've been, it's not an attempt, but yeah, to be vocally honest, it visits my mind, man. At that point of dark times, I did not almost wanna quit, but I almost wanna end it in just thoughts, man. But in action, I did not. But yeah, man, like that was 5 years, bro. And I'm glad. I'm able to pull that thing off, man. And kinda, I want someone to be in this part of pride that, you know what I mean, bro. A partner, you know. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. I can't let that slide, you know. Ano sinasabi ko lagi? You, yeah, I'm sorry, man. That's just my alter ego, man. And I'm trying to reduce that, you know. But yeah, I'm kinda not disappointed, but not sad also, but I wish I had someone or a partner for that time, for that time of my life, college, because I've talked to someone, or yeah, but I did not have anyone that's been with me, or a girlfriend to be specific, a partner. But yeah, I wished I had one, so we can see the growth of each other as time goes by. As time goes by, and 5 years, man. If you are in a relationship of 5 years, I think that's a lot of ups and downs. And yeah, you can see the growth there and the character development for sure. But unfortunately for me, I did not have one. But anyways, we move on to another topic. Friends, family. I'm done with friends and family. Summer class. What more? Honestly, unstructured video once again. But one thing that saved me, man, is this. You can see this picture, man. Yeah, I post a little bit and trying to look back on that without running, man. Yeah, my sport is running slash athletic athletics slash track and field. You name it, bro. But yeah, I came back on the sport around 2023, which is a challenge for me. I just set out for myself that I wanna be back on training and being able to get back after being drowned with alcohol in the year of 2023, where I just spend the night with the 2 bottles of beer so I can just sleep, or have some good time with my college friends, drinking and having fun. I shifted my perspective into trying to be competitive once again. And honestly, the last 2 years of, yeah, 2 school years of training, man. And to be specific, I guess I have run around 500 to 600 days on that span. Or when I started, I counted that days. So my consistency counter is just around 600 plus days of showing up every week, 4 times to 6 times a week, training despite the conditions, my feelings, man. I have set myself to train despite all the things that are happening. I mean, 4 to 6 times a week, man. This this us disassociating my feelings to the things that needs to get done, you know, whether I have something in school I need to train, right? In the morning, in the afternoon. But yeah, mostly one times a day. Sometimes twice, but I don't wanna drain myself into twice a day. Cause that she's exhausting, man. Cause you got some school to do, so one times is good a day. So yeah. After that I have been into some competitiveness, or I have built my competitive side, or I came back running once again and having medals, winning, going into places that I did not expected to be in, and meeting those people that, you know, also contributed to the part of me that's growing and learning and experiencing the things that I deserve, I guess, to experience, which are my teammates, my coaches, my co-athletes. Tama ba yun? Yeah, athletes, student athletes, coaches that I met, friends inside the sport, and everyone on that, you know, on that journey, man. And I am sober, if you don't know. But yeah, in this podcast, I talk about it a lot. It's around 670 plus days right now, because I do have one on my board listed. So yeah, that's the consistency counter ever since I have trained, ever since I have decided to be sober. It's listed, and every day I count the days and just trying to be better every single day. Resist the temptation and trying to be disciplined version of me, which is hard, because sometimes it's so good to drown or drink an alcohol, especially when it gets bad. For me, man, I've been feeling it lately. The post competition blues, like the post graduation blues, if you know what I'm saying. After graduation, I've been feeling so down lately, and I just want to hit that cigarette or an alcohol. But 600 days, I won't. In my power, I won't break that. But yeah, it's tempting to do it, man. Like anytime I can go back, but that the safest route. The hardest route is to remain consistent, you know. Honestly, on this talking, man, no one has ever convinced me on a drink or a vape or a cigarette, you know. Someone if someone is inviting me, man, perfectly, I'm just saying no, declining it perfectly. Sinabi ko, yeah, excuse my word. Anyways, I'm just gonna deny it, and I don't, I will not argue about it if they will not, you know, respect my decision. I'm just, excuse, gonna walk away. But yeah, yeah, I have learned a lot on these things, man. There's a lot to talk about. To continue to be consistent. Consistent. To be consistent. To acquire that perseverance. Perseverance. Is that the real pronunciation? To continue with, you know, with the work and to fight on whatever comes next, bro. And that's a lot in 5 years, man. I've spent that time with myself, a lot of people, different faces of me. And they met me with a version of a good side, a bad side, a drunk side, and a sober side, man. You know, but here I am, able to manage that thing, which is for me it's such a great accomplishment. And for the rest of us, my family, I am the first degree holder. If you don't know, yeah, you probably don't know, but I'm gonna say it, man. No one has ever in this family finished college. Not even my grandparents, my lola, my lolo, my grandpa, my grandma, my mother did not. My uncles and aunties or uncles and my auntie did not finish or did not enrolled or yeah finish graduate on college, man. Did not finish college. That's it. But yeah, I'm the one who probably made it on a course 4 year, even 5 year course, man. But yeah, I finished it, man. And I'm honestly grateful with that. I'm not crying though. My I don't know what's happening with my nose. It's stocking some I don't know water, I guess. Stocking some water right now. But yeah, without a purpose, I'm not here. Without the man above, I'm not here. Without the guys, without my family, my friends, my teammates, I will not made it here, man. It's not about me. I'm inspired by those people to continue to find the meaning of life and to pursue the things that I want to do and to be a role model for my cousins, for my family, and for the ones online to pursue their self, their passion, the things that excites them, the things that makes them disciplined for their self, for their family, for the guys around them. I may not be familiar with you or with anyone in this world, man, but if you happen to cross my video, I'm grateful that you are here, spending time with me, celebrating this kind of achievement, you know. So, until the next time, I guess, because this achievement is just once in a lifetime, and that's for sure. if not celebrated, man. If the things that would, if there are things that you won, you have to celebrate those things in a way that you are celebrating that. Like this. How am I doing this, man? Like, I'm just talking about those things, but that's also celebrating, you know? So, yeah. Until the next time, peace out. I just graduated. Officially unemployed. Let's go. See you on to the next. Peace.